Hey there, folks. It's time for another episode of Around the World in 80 Days. I'm still your puzzle driven madness host, Pookie Izzy 7. And this time around, we're going to take on our next destination, which is India. Where some changes are going to be made. Phileas Fogg and his servant Passepartout arrived at Bombay at noon when the unbearable heat descended upon the city. At the railway station, they accidentally ran into a young Indian woman who was making her way through the crowd all alone. Mr. Fogg is stunned by her beauty. Hey, all Persian women have that. She is dressed richly and exquisitely, but looks very concerned and frightened. After a moment's thought, Phileas Fogg decides to start a conversation. Right. Having understood that she is in need of help. I'm sorry to start a conversation like this, but do you happen to need any help?
No, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. But do I dare to bother you with my problems?
Your English is outstanding. Are you from England? What are you doing here? You have to tell me your story. I will do all that's in my power to help you.
My name is Aouda. I'm Indian in the Parsi race, direct descendant of the sect of Zoroaster. I'm a daughter of... I am a daughter of a wealthy merchant, and my family gave me a thoroughly English education.
Yes, you surely have the manners and intelligence of an English lady.
My parents died, and my uncle decided to marry me to the old Raja Bundelkund.
Bundelkund?
He is now getting the train tickets for us, and I decided to escape, but where do I go? I'll be found. I'll be found everywhere, and it will be only West End.
You think it's possible to affect your uncle's decision?
He can be influenced by a spark of Jews.
Well, if that's the case, I'll consider it an honor to help you. I'll find all the treasures in India. If India, that doesn't sound right. I will find all the treasures if India to free in India. It shouldn't be if. I will find all the treasures in India to free you from the bondage. Destiny has presented me with an unexpected gift. We ran into a charming yet very sad young lady at the railway station. Her name is Aouda, and she told us her story. Turns out her uncle wants to marry her to a rich and old Raja. No doubt he's dickless. Against her will. She's terrified, but no one asked about the bride's consent in India. I must help her. So, we are going for jewels. Really, because this is Jewel Quest, isn't it? So, let's see what's been going on in the news. In my neck of the woods. Well, first thing I had to report is that check this out. Yeah. That the changes about my girlfriend has changed for the better because A, she is getting better. She had surgery on her gallbladder and she's now resting. So I had to say thank God for that, because I've been worrying my ass off since. Now I know I can rest easy. So on my end, all I did was go to the store, because when I'm very worried, I eat. And I eat a lot. So, therefore, whenever I eat, it only means two things. I am very hungry or something is wrong. But I'm okay though. And she's okay. And she's gonna be under observation for a couple of days. I've called earlier and I've been given this great report of news, so I thought I would share it with you guys. Well, back to the game at hand. I had to mention it. Really, I had to mention it because to me, it's just good news. It's good news all the same. In that case, I mean, it's good news all the same, you know. Let's get rid of these red tiles. All these red gems can go to hell. And really, since we had simply just completely saved our own ass, the only thing I need to do is kind of free up the space that I'm looking at right now. Because really, why not? You know what? I decided to do maybe some more PC games. That level's complete. Done within 28 minutes. No, really, they can't be carried over. So what we have is the sun. We've obtained the sun and the moon and the stars and all the other good stuff. Now another thing we have to do is we have to get in that treasure. Looks like a genie's lamp. Oh snap, really? Really, game? Is that what it's gonna be like, game? Really, game? Does it really have to be like that, game? Making dick moves like that? Sir, you have been most unkind to us. Really, sir? I mean, really, sir? Honestly, sir? Is that how it must be, sir? Well, we got a double here. Break that. And that. And let's see. Yeah, it's amazing what one prayer can do. Especially if you've been wearing your ass off for some odd odd amount of time you've been doing this. But of course, this thing has been blocked. Of course, I got blocked. Of course, I got virus blocker. Naturally. Haha. Ho ho. This is gonna be one of those days, folks. The funny thing is, oh, thank you. That really does help. That really does help. I mean, really, it does. Does help me tremendously. Thank you, because I can do this now. Drop them! Progress. Oh yeah. There you go. Progress made. No more likes. So in this level, oh, who are we kidding? Fog's doing it for the pussy. I mean, really, this level is just all about that. I mean, what hero hasn't done anything in their power just to get laid, you know? I think the only person who just brought that out was Travis Touchdown. I mean, really, Travis Touchdown. He just made it clear. Okay, I ain't doing it for fame. I'm not doing it for fortune. I'm doing this to get laid. Because Travis Touchdown has earned our respect. Because when you really think about it, everything you're doing it just to get laid. Everything you do for your lady, you do it because you want to get laid. And the level's complete. And this is going to be a very interesting run because this is what all this level is about. So, I'm about 3,000 points away from getting another extra life. Or one up. Extra man. Retry. Whatever you like to call it. So now we have 2 out of 2 or 5. 2 out of 11 treasures. Okay, let's get going. So now we are facing more of these money bags. And lots more of these locks. which will be taken care of lickety splitty. Points! Because the points really do matter. You know why? Because this is not Who's Line. And I'm not Wayne Brady. You know what? I haven't seen Wayne Brady since he started doing that new Let's Make a Deal. Actually, I haven't been following up on game shows as of late. Oh, snap. Really? Wow, okay, awesome. That is the awesome sauce. There's another piece. Now, I'm doing this quite early tonight because, well, I feel pretty good. Currently, I am feeling pretty good. Who knows? I might want to do something else with my time and energy. But then again, wouldn't that be called pushing it? So, yeah, you just saw what you saw earlier was a very goddamn, okay. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Because really, if we don't care, why should you care? Really, my thoughts about No More Heroes? I honestly think Travis should have went with Shinobu. I don't care is the fact that she's younger than he. But if a woman is willing to say I'll do anything for you, that's a catch. There's no, well, I shouldn't say there's a catch, but you do anything for me? Wow, okay. Alright then. Okay. That's a catch. I ain't saying nothing negative about that. I am stating, hey, if she's willing to do anything for you, that only means she's a very good woman. I have such a woman, but the thing is, well, she isn't that willing. Not that I, not that I can't, not that I can't say she loves me and whatnot. She does. She's just not into sex. Or the fact that we tried doing it and it was kind of awkward for us. Yeah. Plus the fact that I hadn't had sex in a while. That really does say a lot. Of course, I got an extra life out of all this. And I've obtained Shiva the bitch-slapping goddess. Ganesha statue. Changsha! Oh, never mind. Okay, so we got 3 of the 11 treasures. Everybody knows that India is a great reverse triangle of land, which, with its base in the north and its apex in the south, the British Crown exercises a real and despotic dominion over the larger portion of this vast country. Yet there are certain ferocious rajas in the interior who are absolutely independent and uphold the old and often very cruel traditions. Yeah, I think one of the worst happened to be Deep Throat. Yeah, you're supposed to suck on their moldy cocks and shit and just say, suck it, like it, like Ming the Merciless. Ooh, I'm sorry. Did I mention Ming the Merciless? Well, I guess I did. Oh, and you guys are giving me a real pain to work with, aren't you? Y'all some real bastards, you know that? A real piece of work. Because this doesn't really give me much to really work with. Actually, this gives me quite a bit of a challenge. And yes, I am asking for a challenge! Not much of a challenge, but yeah, I'm asking for a challenge. Yes, and I had to state that although I have been beaten very few times in Jeopardy, among many other games, at least there is someone who I can say, you know what? Yeah, I don't mind. I found such a person. And throughout the hard times, she has been a great friend to me. I'm talking about Sheena. That's right, I'm talking about Sheena because we kind of share the same thing. That we share the same interests somewhat, but it's not like me and Twinbee. Maybe it's a bit too much to say, but or maybe it's not. I don't care. The real thing is, friendship. That goes a long way. Even though she is a trivia buff, I'm not much on the trivia, nor do I care to take nor do I care to take unnecessary risks. That's why you've seen me lose a couple times, because I don't like to take risks when which deems unnecessary. But the talks we've had though, I often find them very enjoyable because, well, like I said, friends are somewhat a dime a dozen these days. Don't know who's real and who's fake. The internet is a strange place, but it's also a place in which everybody can actually get to know each other a little better. I mean, I come on every night doing Let's Plays for you people who are interested in this. those who actually subscribe to me, and actually just leave me comments. Thank you. Your patronage is very much appreciated. I forgot I got these. What the hell is wrong with me? Jeez. I gotta keep remembering I have weapons. I must use them. Now, mind you, the levels do get longer as time progresses. Whether I lose a life or the levels just get stupidly longer. I don't mind though. Because this is a very casual game. And like I said, this is a game that I call a filler LP because right now I'm taking a break from my current LPs. So do not worry, I haven't forgot about Shining Force, nor have I forgotten about Final Fantasy. And I'm working on another one during my off season. So no, I've not forgotten about the awesomeness that is RPGs. I mean, there are plenty I do plan on working aside from my main LPs. Yeah, I realize I'm gonna lose life here. Because all these freaking blocks are in the way. Damn, now I finally get a piece. Why didn't I think about using my Tesla's hammer sooner? Well, saved me a lot of time, but oh well. I guess I'm gonna have to lose a life. Intentionally. Unless... Oh, finally, now, after all this time, wow. Alright, time to end this. Yeah, okay, fine. Got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I love it how I just mentioned, oh, I guess I'm going to have to lose life, and what happens? That is how you work time to your advantage. And we have the golden cow. The golden cow, otherwise known as the golden hamburger. So now we have 4 of the 11 treasures. So now we have more of these motherfucking sons of bitchin' assholes. Wow, and the setup is just wow. I mean, the setup is just wow. It's all kind of goodness, but damn. Well, looking at one, two, three, and I got an extra life out of this. Oh, that's not all I can do. Oh, I can do this, do this, somehow do this, and this, and make it up like so. Thank you. I mean, really, I appreciate it. Your help is greatly appreciated. Now, I know what you're thinking. No, I'm not. I am spoken for. I'm not saying anything bad, it's just observation. Simple observation of my time and my life, you know. As well as you see, why I call myself the underdog? Well, you know what they say about people, you know. Certain people get certain people would get underestimated. So that's why I call myself the underdog because I've been in worse situations, but I always managed to pull something out of my sleeve just to save the day. I've also been called a dragoon. Just because I am that awesome. Because I am that awesome. See? I told you people I am that awesome. But then again, strangely and oddly enough, I don't know if people would think, well, why does a person have a name like Pookie? Trust me, I wish my name wasn't Pookie. Like I said, the whole thing goes back to when we first got the computer for me to do all this stuff. And we couldn't come up with a proper username, so you had to use my name and my mother's nickname. Hers was Pookie, mine was Izzy, so Pookie Izzy 7. Just to say something, just to say something. Okay, so we now have a flower, and this flower just happens to be Jade Lotus. So we are doing extremely well, extremely fast, I must say. So we have half of the half of the treasures. My attention is constantly drawn to Aouda. She is Indian, but she has the manners of a true English aristocrat, speaks the language with great purity, and is absolutely charming. hmm It was worth getting into the risky wager just for the chance to meet her here. Once again, Fogg's in it for the pussy. Because really, aren't we all in it for the pussy? And for those who say you're not in it, you are lying through your teeth, and you know it. That's the one thing I kind of hate about certain people. You know, they say, "Well, I'm not." I said, "You lying? You know it. So why not be more honest?" It's like saying, "Oh, I joined the choir just so I can sing." And thou be judged for your your sins and needs and whatnot. Yeah, possibly. But then again, you know, like I said, I'm just me, just like anybody else. I'm an LPer, just like anybody else. And if you actually saw me on the street, you wouldn't even recognize that I happen to be the same guy who spends the silly hours of the night trying to do video games like these. I mean, there are good people out there. And what's the meaning of the fact that, you know, you go to a certain expo? You are short of cash, and yet you have the one great resource that you can use to say, hey, I need help. I'll be proud to say, yeah, sure, man. I'll help you out. My girlfriend is like that. So I simply say, you know, just tell me what you want. You know, it's not like, well, I hate asking. Just say what you want. You know, make your request be known. That's what I've been raised upon. Like I go to the Sci-Fi Comic Book Expo, which is next week. I go there in hopes of getting some goodness. Be they video games, comic books, or maybe even a little something in between all this. I actually go there just to say, ah, finally I can get out of this damn house. Two pieces of the puzzle. Oh wait, why couldn't I have gone for the green? I could. Oh well. Oh, I'm about to say, what the hell happened? Never mind. Another would-be hacker. But they know not the power that I wield. For the power that I wield is awesome. Oh, you know what? No, not a good time. Not a good time. Link up! Link up! Well, the thing about me is I'm a collector of things. One of the main things I like to collect are old movies, mainly from the 80s. Because sometimes I catch them on TV, but still. And just like that, stage clear! Alright then. We are doing awesome. We are not losing a life. We have 6 lives. Elephant statue. So we have half of these treasures that we need. So what we are going to do is we're going to continue this. Like so. Damn. Awesome. Because really. Like I mentioned before, yes, I am a collector of sorts. I collect I collect old movies from the 80s. And not only that, but I also collect anime. Vintage anime. Sorry to say, but no, I don't like Naruto. I've grown tired of Bleach. Now, yes, I did like Bleach at one time, but when the story drags, that's when I just start. I just simply stop watching. Possibly the same goes for Dragon Ball Z, since, you know, as much as the series is awesome, when you start to drag it, you really tend to lose people on it. I mean, that's the only downside I have against anime. The fact that, there's not much of the good stuff out there, you know what I mean? Last thing I saw that was actually good was Gurren Lagann. Not only that, but I also collect baseball cards. yeah, it's rare. It's rarity just to say, yes, I collect baseball cards. Because of course, baseball is my favorite sport. No, that wouldn't explain I've actually beaten a human competitor in bases loaded. No. I mean, that's the first time I've ever actually beaten somebody in bases loaded. I mean, really. I kid you not. Two pieces, thank you. And really, like I said, I like, I, I, I do like baseball. And strangely, I like sports games with watch mode. Because really, it's sad but true that it is boring to me if I play it. However, when you watch it, it's a whole different experience altogether. Because if I was a real big sports buff, I know there are plenty of people who are sports buffs out there in the name of YouTube. But I'm not one of these people. Stage complete. Now, what we have is a battle instance. Hey, my friend is online. Awesome. I get to talk to him afterwards. The greed and thirst for gold of Aouda's uncle is quite astonishing. He is prepared to abandon his intention to marry his niece, but needs weighty arguments, as he put it. Aouda confirmed my suspicions on what that meant, a generous offering. That is disgusting. Well, women are a commodity as well. Yes, I said it, women are a commodity as well. They have always been a commodity they have always been a commodity for like centuries. I mean, believe it or not, yeah. I mean, it's ugly, but that's the way of the world sometimes. As cold as it can be, because yes, you know, people can sell people off. It's been done during the centuries. And that's the sad thing about, humankind. I mean, we can be the most ruthless sons of bitches ever known. Well, man is the most dangerous of all animal kind because, well, only we can say fuck you to anyone we damn well please if it doesn't suit our needs. Namely to those greedy bastards who are in the tobacco business. Because really, there are some things I just don't like about a woman. The fact that they act like they are God's gift, that their personality means that they're God's gift to mankind. Really, I hate to say this, but you know, you could be the most beautiful woman in the world and still act like a bitch because you don't know how to act like the most decent human being ever. Just to say hi, you know. Just to greet somebody with a smile, you know, that's what makes the world go round. I mean, money may pay for everything. While it may be a great currency and all that, while we have currency, it doesn't take the place of kindness. And I do mean that. I really do. So I don't believe it. I say, well, yeah. I mean, look it up. I mean, if I was married, the one thing I would want is I would want my woman to fuck me every night. If I was married to a kind, considerate woman, I would want her to bang me every night just because I deserve it. I deserve it. I'm her husband. You know, I work hard. I bring in the money. You know, I have to be the one to make sure we have something coming in the kitty. Fuck you, game. Anyway. Yeah, that's the big kiss off right there. The fireball. I've only done that twice during this whole run. Never did rely on it since. And with that, level's complete. And we have the Quill Judy. So we have 7 of 11. 7-11. 7-11. Excuse me. So we have 3 more jewels to get. After which, we shall go forth and get that all-important and very important item that we need so very much. And that item just happens to be that rare stamp from India. We are doing awesomely, Joe. I mean, forgive the rant, but you know, that's how it is. You know, that's how it is with society. You buy and sell people all the damn time. But you know, I've never been one to say, oh, you know what's wrong with society? Yeah, I know what's wrong with this. I know what's wrong with society. But I don't waste my time saying, oh, well, you know what's wrong with society. Oh, blah, blah, blah. No, I try to make something to help aid society instead of rant and whine and argue about it. I would go to, how I notice, I go to McDonald's sometimes. And while I'm sitting there, writing some ideas for what to write, what scene I'm going to make out with, some person, I don't know what, but some person just has it in them to grab my attention so I can stop what I'm doing and listen to them talk and yammer about, do you know anything about the Bible? Slightly irritated, but yet I have to amuse them. Because I is no dumb nigga. No, actually I am quite possibly a very educated young man. For my age, yes. Not many people can actually say that. Oh, wait a minute. Aren't you? Yep, I'm he. Okay, time to finish the stage very quickly, like... Let's get these parts out of the way, shall we? Level complete. Well, it's Michael Jackson's Lost Glove. Ooh, hello. And that is how you utilize your power-ups. I've just taught you a great lesson today, how to utilize your power-ups. A jewel amulet, even though it looks like Michael Jackson's Lost Glove. All the world, all the places he's been to, hey. I will note that the Indian Ocean has been favorable. The wind being in the northwest and all sails aiding the engine, the trip was accomplished most successfully and ahead of time, resulting in a gain. I'm sure this will be very useful. 9 out of 11. 9/11. So again, most LPers, they tend to ramble, or they tend to rant. I'm no different. I just like certain games that I really want to rant off on. Oh, 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. 1 piece. That was a good show. Even though if one kids did fuck it up a bit. Immensely. Oh yeah, immensely. Like I say, I don't mind a good anime, but I don't really watch dubs. Seriously, I don't really watch dubs that much. like I said, I kind of have a thing about certain anime. If it gets too long, I lose interest. So what am I gonna do with you people? What am I gonna do with you peoples? Well, that's another one. But then again, course of action I've taken so far that have been nothing more than awesome. Let alone stellar. Let's get rid of these gold pieces. I do not want to fuck up my good fortune, which I haven't. Namaste. Doo doo. So, the 10th treasure we have acquired is the mystic golden symbol. You know, sorry. And we shall finish up this level by going by really, really fast. Because now they're really gonna start fucking with us right now. Okay, that's 2 out of 4. We're halfway there. I'm really looking forward to this new year as far as LPs go. I'm especially looking forward to April, in which I will be doing a classic favorite of mine. And the theme for April is what got me into games. That's right, I will be highlighting, or rather doing Let's Plays of games that just really got me into certain video games. Like, for instance, Lunar. The many incarnations of Lunar, not many people have done the original. I've only seen certain people do Silver Star Story Complete. Harmony, but not many people have done the original Silver Star. I shall be one of those people who actually do the original Silver Star. Two out of 4, no, 3 out of 4. Wow, okay. Time stop. Let's see what else is here. I can use. I got a time stop. And I might as well use this. At least I can make him drop a bit. I mean, damn. Okay, so not much is really going on here except I'm trying to make an Incus. Thank you. Oh, you are so kind, so generous. Certain puzzle games have a certain charm to them, a certain annoyance that is their certain charm. This puzzle game is no different than any other I've played before. Well, let's see. Dropping more of these down, and I really need something that can help me drop. Thank you. One more. Thank you. One more. One more. One more. Thank you. Oh, that works. Well, you know what I say? Let's finish the stage, please. I'm doing so well. Especially when you're just running through this course like it's nothing. Because India's a bit on the easier side than most stages. And I'm, of course, at the near end of this game. And what I'll probably do after this is Raft World. And Junior Celius, oh, thank you! Thank you ever so ever, sir. Certain games have a certain charm with certain people, you know? This game has its charm with me. Because it can be sometimes a pain in the ass. Can I please get some help here? Some help, please. I was about to say now, that's gonna be harsh if I don't find something that could possibly help me out. No, what? Screw this. Stage clear. That really did help. Oh man, that really did help. I was about to lose life on that. And we have the bracelet. So we have in the total 11. Count them 11. And Aouda has been saved. Thus, we have been able to convince the uncle to cancel Aouda's wedding. It was not easy. Jewelry and expensive gifts turned out more convincing than any words. We're happy to have Aouda with us in this wonderful journey. Gangbang, anyone? Now you are free and independent, Miss Aouda.
Mr. Fogg, I am so thankful to you, but
What's the matter? You look like you are not happy about your liberation.
you see, I have no use for the freedom you have given me. I don't have any other relatives or friends who could help me.
Oh, Miss Aouda, please forgive my tactlessness, but I would like to offer you to join me in Passepartout in our journey around the world. Would you agree?
That would be my pleasure, Mr. Fogg. This is a great honor for me.
Excellent. Passepartout is waiting for us at the railway station. But I have one more request. Please help me find a souvenir shop where it is possible to buy a beautiful Indian stamp, and then we'll be on our way. So now we're playing Jewel Quest once again. And we are going to get ourselves the stamp for this stage, because without it, we cannot pass. Now, this does not make things any better for us, because we have to get rid of all these frozen parts. These dangly parts. Ha ha! Dangly parts. Yes, could you possibly not mention the fact that I have somewhat gamed the system for no apparent reason? Because if I have gamed the system, I can say that I am a bastard for doing it. Well, part of that circle is getting cleared. Especially the top area. And this does help me greatly. Especially in these parts in which I really do need clearance with. Seriously. I asked the question, what is wrong with asking for help? Oh, that's a godsend. Oh, and that too. Oh, seriously, that does help. That helps. Indecently clever. A little more. Little more. There we go. There we go. That's right. Because we don't have time to waste, and because we don't have time to waste, well, we can do this. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo-doo. I recently saw the review for the Wii version of Yogi Bear, the Wii game based off the release of that remake of the old Yogi Bear show. I'm pretty certain that Hannah and Barbara are probably rolling in their graves right about now. It's like, hey, there are so many things wrong with it. Like, hey, how could you fuck up our childhood like that? How could you fuck up our parents' childhood like that? I mean, jeez, that's sacrilege when you do that. When you make Yogi Bear shake his ass, you're really just slapping every known person who ever grew up in the 60s, who ever watched cartoons in the face just like that. It's like Yogi Bear has to be with the times. No, he doesn't. It's a well-loved character that don't really need to be in the know. Because I have completed the stage. And Yogi Bear needs to be avenged. So with that, yes. We have obtained the Stamp of India. And with that, in our next part, we will go to China. It's like I showed you in my first part when I was doing the game. That's where I was on my other account under my Izzy name. I was in that part of the stage. So anyway, when we come back, we shall be in China. So until then, this has been Pookie Izzy 7, and this game has been Around the World in 80 Days, based off the famous novel by Jules Verne. You can find these games. You can find this game and many more on GameTop.com. So, until the next time, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, aloha, shalom, sayonara, peace and hair grease. Later days, people. Later days.